The desert air crackles with anticipation. Gloves are laced and muscles coiled. The only sound besides the pounding hearts of the fighters is silence. On March 8, 2024, under the scorching Saudi Arabian sun, the boxing world will witness a heavyweight showdown unlike any other. In one corner stands Anthony A.J. Joshua, the fallen king. His chiseled physique, a testament to years of relentless training, stands in stark contrast to the tarnish on his once untarnished crown. Defeats may have dimmed his shine, but a flicker of determination burns in his eyes. He seeks redemption on the grandest of stages. Across the ring in the opposite corner waits Francis Ngannou, the predator, the uncrowned king of another realm. His imposing frame, honed in the brutal octagon of the UFC, radiates raw power. Nicknamed the Predator for a reason, his fists carry the potential to end a fight in a heartbeat. His gaze is steely, his focus unwavering, as he prepares to conquer a new domain, the boxing ring. Who comes out on top between the fallen king and the Predator? This is all that led up to it. Can Joshua reclaim his throne? Anthony Joshua, a two-time world heavyweight champion, has built a formidable fighting experience throughout his career. Known for holding the WBA, IBF, WBO, and IBO titles for the last 3 years, Joshua's journey in boxing reflects a blend of skill, determination, and resilience. Anthony Joshua's professional debut marked the beginning of a remarkable career. Over the years, he showcased his prowess in the ring with strategic victories and impressive performances. His early fights not only displayed his raw talent, but also hinted at the potential for greatness that lay ahead. Anthony Joshua was often referred to as the Fallen King due to his turbulent recent career. After a meteoric rise to the top, capturing the unified heavyweight championship titles, Joshua suffered a shocking defeat to Andy Ruiz Jr. While he avenged that loss, subsequent losses to Alexander Usyk further solidified his fall from grace. This loss of his titles and dominant position within the heavyweight division led him to being dubbed the Fallen King, a moniker that highlights his descent from the sport's pinnacle. In 2017, Anthony Joshua faced off against Vladimir Klitschko. This fight was a major turning point in Joshua's career. He was a relatively unknown fighter at the time, while Klitschko was a long-reigning heavyweight champion. Joshua won the fight by 11th round knockout, becoming the unified IBF, WBA, IBO, and WBO heavyweight champion. 2018 saw Joshua square off against Joseph Parker. This fight was a unification bout for the WBA, IBF, and WBO heavyweight titles. Joshua won the fight by unanimous decision, further solidifying his position as the dominant force in the heavyweight division. In 2019, we saw the first round of Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz Jr. This fight was a major upset. Joshua was heavily favored to win, but Ruiz Jr. knocked him out in the 7th round, giving Joshua his first professional loss. The rematch between Joshua and Ruiz Jr. saw a different outcome this time around. Joshua learned from his mistakes and won the fight by unanimous decision, regaining his WBA, IBF, and WBO heavyweight titles. In 2020, he fought Kubrat Pulev. This fight was a mandatory title defense for Joshua's WBA, IBF, and WBO heavyweight titles. Joshua won the fight by 9th round knockout, retaining his titles. Anthony Joshua's last fight was against Otto Wallin, which took place on January 14, 2024. The fight was titled The Day of Reckoning and lasted for a duration of 26 minutes and 21 seconds. In this bout, Anthony Joshua displayed a dominant performance, ultimately securing a knockout victory over Otto Wallin. Joshua's fighting style is characterized by a combination of power, speed, and technique. With an 82% knockout rate, he possesses devastating punching power that has seen him finish many opponents within the distance. His ability to deliver close-distance hooks and uppercuts with precision has been a key factor in his success. As Joshua has progressed in his career, he's faced a variety of opponents with different styles and strengths. His experience as a heavyweight boxer has allowed him to adapt to various challenges in the ring. Whether it's utilizing his size advantage or relying on his boxing fundamentals, Joshua has shown versatility in his approach to different matchups. As Anthony Joshua prepares for the Predator Francis Ngannou, His coach Ben Davison has shared insights into their meticulous preparation for the upcoming fight. Davison emphasized that they are approaching the bout against the former UFC superstar as if it's a world-level challenge, acknowledging Ngannou's elite status as an opponent, with promoter Eddie Hearn underscoring the significance of this high-stakes matchup. Joshua is gearing up to face a formidable and Godzilla-like adversary in Ngannou. The intense focus and strategic planning in Joshua's camp reflect the gravity of this impending battle and the level of preparation required to take on such a renowned and powerful opponent. A new chapter begins. Francis Ngannou's story is one of perseverance and overcoming adversity. Born in a small Cameroonian village with limited opportunities, he discovered a passion for boxing. Driven by his ambitions, he immigrated to France, where he began training in mixed martial arts and ultimately transitioned into the UFC. Ngannou quickly established himself as a force to be reckoned with. His ferocious knockout power and athleticism earned him the nickname The Predator and propelled him to the top of the heavyweight division. He captured the UFC heavyweight title in 2021 with a devastating knockout of Stipe Miocic, cementing his place amongst the sport's elite. However, a contract dispute with the UFC led to Ngannou parting ways with the organization, leaving his championship behind and turning his attention towards a career in boxing, leading to the highly anticipated in-boxing debut matchup with Anthony Joshua. While Ngannou's raw power and athleticism will undoubtedly be assets in the boxing ring, he recognizes the challenges ahead. Boxing demands a different kind of endurance, footwork, and technical skill compared to the multidimensional world of MMA. He's been diligently adapting his training to hone these skills, acknowledging that pure power alone will not guarantee victory. Ngannou's training regimen reportedly focuses on refining his boxing techniques, incorporating footwork drills, and improving his defense capabilities. He understands that while his power is a formidable weapon, he must also learn to avoid taking heavy punches in return. Anthony Joshua, the former boxing heavyweight champion, presents a formidable obstacle in Ngannou's career transition. Joshua is a well-rounded boxer with impressive technical skill, power, and experience. He is also seeking redemption after consecutive losses to Alexander Usyk, making him a hungry and dangerous opponent. This fight represents a unique clash of styles and a battle between two combat sports worlds. Joshua, the polished boxer, will seek to use his superior technique and ring experience to his advantage. Ngannou, the unpredictable knockout artist, holds the element of surprise and the potential to end the fight with a single punch. The outcome of this historic fight is difficult to predict. While Joshua enters the ring as a more seasoned boxer, Ngannou's unorthodox style and raw power make him a constant threat. Regardless of the outcome, this fight is a testament to Ngannou's ambition and willingness to challenge himself in new arenas. The stakes are high for both fighters. Victory for Joshua could solidify his comeback narrative and cement him as a top contender in the heavyweight division once again. A win for Ngannou not only proves his capabilities as a boxer, but also marks a significant statement about the potential for MMA fighters to transition successfully into the world of professional boxing, opening up a new chapter in his already remarkable combat sports career. As the Predator prepares for AJ, the boxing world holds its breath. Francis Ngannou, removed from his octagon cage, is sharpening his striking in a new arena. While the veracity of his eyes remain, his training shifts. Footwork drills replacing takedown defense, and boxing gloves take the place of MMA mitts. He faces a different kind of challenge against the experienced Joshua, one demanding precision and calculated aggression alongside his raw power. The transformation is subtle, yet significant, as Ngannou readies himself to rewrite his narrative not just in combat sports, but in the entirely new realm of professional boxing. The world awaits March 8th, 2024 with bated breath as Francis Ngannou steps into the boxing ring, ready to write a new chapter in his extraordinary fighting journey. Fighters compared. When comparing the fighting styles of Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou, it's evident that both athletes bring unique strengths and approaches to the ring. Anthony Joshua, a two-time heavyweight champion, is known for his technical skills, power punches, and strategic boxing IQ. With an 82% knockout rate in his victories, Joshua's ability to control the distance, deliver precise combinations, and capitalize on his opponent's weaknesses sets him apart as a formidable boxer. On the other hand, Francis Ngannou, a former UFC heavyweight champion, possesses raw power, speed, and explosiveness that have made him a dominant force in the octagon. Ngannou's striking ability and knockout power have been key elements in his MMA success, showcasing his aggressive fighting style and ability to finish fights quickly. The contrast between Joshua's technical finesse and Ngannou's explosive striking creates an intriguing dynamic for their potential matchup, highlighting a clash of styles between precision and power in the ring. As they prepare to face off in what promises to be a high-stakes showdown, fans can anticipate an electrifying battle between two elite fighters with contrasting yet equally impactful fighting styles. This highly anticipated bout promises an intriguing clash of styles and personalities. Anthony Joshua, the established boxer aiming to reclaim his dominance, faces a formidable challenger, Francis Ngannou, the knockout artist hungry to prove himself in the boxing world. While predicting the outcome is difficult, one thing is certain: fight fans are in for a spectacle that could leave a lasting mark on the history of combat sports. But what do you think? Will Anthony Joshua win the match and reclaim his crown? Or will Francis Ngannou make a name for himself on the biggest stage? Leave a comment down below. Be sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you again when the dust settles on the canvas.